Hi everyone and welcome back to another video. Now I know I've been away for quite some time. I didn't do a weigh-in update last week. I had every intentions of doing it, but the week just went by. So let's just explain what's been happening. So last Monday I weighed. I weighed on the Monday because Amber and I was going for a spa day on the Monday, which was obviously spa and then afternoon tea. So I spoke to my consultant about it and I just thought it was pointless going for this afternoon tea and everything on the Monday and then weighing on a Tuesday, because I know how my body works and I knew that I would have a massive gain the next day. So I weighed on the Monday. So I travelled up to where I go to weigh and then come home, got bits ready and then picked Amber up and then we went for, or should I say, I picked Amber up but she drove because she's driving quite a lot now. Obviously still learning, but she's driving her own car as and when, she can. So yeah, so she drove us down to where we went and we had an amazing day. It was absolutely gorgeous. I did put some photos on Instagram if you are following me over there of the absolutely gorgeous food that we had. So very, very calorific, very, very sinful, but I just enjoyed it. It was so nice. So yeah, so obviously I overindulged then, and I had every intentions on a Tuesday of updating you of what my weigh-in was on the Monday. But things, life is getting really busy. It has been really busy. And what with one thing and another, the days just went and then next thing is it was Friday. And I was like, oh my God, I haven't done a weigh-in update. But, oh, well, I may as well leave it now until, this week. So here I am. Now today is Tuesday. If you are watching this, you'll know it's Tuesday. And I've been to various groups over the last few weeks because of how busy everything's getting. That I went to an evening one, then I went to I can't remember what one then. Today it was a 7:30 a.m. group. But I think next week I can actually get back to my original group, which is the one that I've always felt comfortable with, people I know, and you kind of like get comfortable. Well, I do anyway. Not that there's been anything wrong with the other groups, but I've been going to that one for such a long time. So fingers crossed, as the way it looks at the moment, I will be able to go to the 9 a.m. on the Tuesday. So, it didn't matter going there so early this morning because I'm up anyway. I'm always awake. So that was absolutely fine. So I wondered how I would get on because obviously I had that massive indulgent day on the Monday. And then Tuesday, I did get straight back on it. Now, occasionally, if I've kind of lapsed a little bit, I find it quite hard then to get back on it the next day. Because, sorry, I'm just looking at this message come through. It's just beeped on my phone. Yeah, I find it hard to kind of get back on it the next day. But I thought, no, I have to because, I keep paying for these countdowns. At the moment, I haven't got a countdown, to be honest. I'm going to do that next week. I've just been doing week by week. So anyway, I thought, no, you've got to crack on with it because I didn't want to have like a gain this week because I thought with everything that I had it on the Monday, it would be a gain. And if I kept eating, if it was spiraling out of, then it would have been a big gain. So yeah, I got back on it on the Tuesday. Now there was 2 days this week, which was busy days, and they wasn't organized days, which I really am an organized person and I hate not being organized. I hate not being planned. And it throws me then. So 2 days I wasn't, and 2 days I I had breakfast and then I didn't have any lunch. Didn't take lunch with me, which was the most stupid thing. The one day I went to go and get a jacket potato and they'd stopped serving jacket potatoes. So that was the end of that. And everything else was, food that wouldn't really be friendly enough for me to eat, if you see what I mean. There were so many nice cakes and everything. But yeah, so I didn't have it. But then those 2 days resulted in me not having any lunch. I had a little bit of fruit, like these pots that you get of chopped fruit, which isn't that filling. But that's what I had. And then it ended up being I got in at like 4 o'clock. And then I thought, well, there's no point eating anything now. I think I did eat a boiled egg on the one day. So I thought I may as well just wait till tea time. And that is the worst thing to do and one of those days was yesterday. And I went to bed with such a bad headache, which is how I get if I get hungry. I don't know, I just get this, my head felt like it was going to explode. And I know exactly why it was. It was because I was hungry. So yeah, that happened 2 days this week and it was so stupid. Even if I just shoved a few bits, I don't know, some lettuce, cucumber, tomatoes, at least it would have been something. So I'm not making that mistake this week because I honestly could have come home and just rummaged through the cupboards and ate anything. And I didn't, and I was really proud of myself for not doing that. But it was so hard and I don't want to suffer with that headache again. So let's tell you what I've done. So last week, as I said, I haven't done the weighing update, but last week I lost 1.5 pounds. So I was really pleased with that. And then this week, as I said, that happened, the afternoon tea, got straight back on it. Probably haven't eaten enough this week, to be honest. And that's resulted in the headaches. But all in all, it's been a good week. And obviously, since the afternoon tea, I've really stuck to plan. So this week, I lost 0.5 pound, which, I'm quite pleased with because I know it was a massive gain the next day after what I ate. So I'll just put a clip in here of my book. So here we are. This is this week. I lost 0.5 pound. And then the week before, you can see I lost 1.5 pound. Yeah, so, £2 over 2 weeks, not too bad at all. And I don't know whether you've seen my community post that I posted one day last week, I think, about us booking a holiday in October. So that is it's not, we haven't 100% booked it. We're there kind of, and yeah, I think we're going to be booking it. And it would be a very special holiday because we'll be away when Amber turns 18. So this is but we've obviously got the kitchen going on as well, which that's another story. It's not going on yet, but it will be. So obviously everything's money, isn't it? So we got to see how things pan out. But this holiday is the one that we've been looking at, and it would be, a really nice holiday. So if that is the case, by October, I really have to be, for my own benefit, at goal weight, which now I'm looking at around 1.5 stone to go, which really annoys me because this time last year I was like 1.4 pounds lighter than I am now. And then I kept thinking I still had loads of weight to lose. But when I look back now, I wish that I had just listened to everybody and called target then. And maybe I won't be in this position. Who knows? I don't know. But we can't turn back time. So all I can do now is just keep trying my best. And, it's tricky. We have to live as well. We have to enjoy life and everything. And I mean, at one time, it was that Slimming World was my life, and I wouldn't do, I wouldn't go to a restaurant because they didn't do what I could have on Slimming World. But now I think, well, if I've got to come off plan, I've got to come off plan and then just get straight back on it the next day or the next meal or whatever. Because you can't live your life like that. And so yeah, so obviously, as I said to you before, this weight gain had been over a period of time of holiday last year, and then I hadn't lost that holiday weight, and then it was Christmas, and then I put a big amount on over Christmas, so, and then like a couple of pounds here and there. So it is really, really hard for me. It takes a long time to lose the weight and such little time to put the weight on. So yeah, I'm still fighting these gains, but I'm not going to give up until I get them off. But if I knew now, if I look back, if I knew then, I wish I had called Target, which a few people had said, oh, you're fine as you are, when I was like a stone and 3 or 4 pound lighter. But we always have to, it's us, isn't it? Well, it's me. Like, I have to do it for me. I have to be sure for myself. I don't care what that person says. If I'm not happy, then I'm not happy. Like my husband, he said, you don't need to lose any more weight. Well, it doesn't matter what he says. I knew I wanted to lose more weight. But if I had have called Target, then maybe I wouldn't have spiralized so much. And then I've got into this position of having to lose even more weight. But anyway, as I said, I'm not going to give up until I get there. I am going to get that Target certificate. If it's the last thing that I do, that is what I want, that Target certificate, and be a Target member. So that is what I'm hoping for, that by October, and my gosh, I mean, it's April, May, June, July, August, September. Surely I'm going to lose it by then. Surely. I just have to keep plodding on and have the small losses, which is what I have, because that is me. I have small losses. Yeah, so, and the other week I had my monthly checkup at the doctor's where they do my weight, my blood test and my blood pressure because of the medication I'm on. And my blood pressure was really high. I've never had really high blood pressure, but it was really high. And do you know what? That really, really scared me into the fact of, like, you think of all sorts, like heart attacks, strokes. And I thought, God, I mean, I'm not like, massively overweight or anything, but I just thought, because I'm quite short, I'm only 5'2", so obviously the excess weight doesn't help. And I was thinking, it really like struck a bell, and I thought, I can't keep putting these little bits of weight on because I don't want to be having a heart attack. I don't want to have a stroke. And, and I eat as healthy as I can. That's why I love Slimming World. That's why I couldn't do calorie counting like I have tried before, because I don't eat healthy and it's not the way I want to eat. So Slimming World is definitely for me. And I know I've had some people saying to me about the other plan that a lot of people seem to be following now down in Wales, Grow, I think it's called. But no, that's not for me either, because that is basically Slimming World, but instead of your healthy extra A's and B's, he's just giving you syns. So it is basically Slimming World, just tweaked a little bit. But no, Slimming World is for me, and that's, that's how I like eating. So yeah, I'm rambling on. I know I'm rambling on, and I've got to go. I'm actually going again now this afternoon to have my blood pressure checked again. So it's been 2 weeks. So she said, come back in 2 weeks and get it rechecked. So I'm hoping that it may have gone down a little bit. Fingers crossed, because it does worry me having high blood pressure. So anyway, I'm sorry that I have been so absent lately, and I have had some really lovely messages asking if I'm okay. And obviously I have replied to you lovely people. But I am here and I'm okay, and all my family are fine. It's just been quite a busy time. So I'm hoping to get back this week to do some what I eat in a days. And yeah, so hopefully you will tune in for those as well. I've got to go and sort my hair out because I don't know what's going on with it before I go to the doctors. And yeah, anyway, I will see you in the next day or two for what I eat in a day. So thank you so much for watching, and thank you for sticking around and being here. And yeah, and just supporting my channel. So thank you, and I'll see you soon. Bye.